Jeremy, an amazing day for you after a tough start to the season. A lot of bad luck, not always your fault, but because of all the bad luck and stuff, this one must feel extra special.
Yeah, it does. It almost feels like it. And I don't believe it yet. I won a GP, and it's like it's like wow, crazy shit. I mean, after all this year, this is like huge. I mean, I've been even far off the podium, not even close to, and now I get the win. But I always knew I had that level. It just there was always something, and things happened for whatever reasons. But now I'm there, and I hope I stay there, and that's where I belong to be. That's what I work for. But yeah, it feels good.
And just on the atmosphere, I mean, the atmosphere was good, but I have to say, I was at the Swiss GP, and I would say the Swiss GP edged it, and even today, the Swiss fans, I think they were maybe louder than the French fans.
Yeah, this is good.
Yeah.
This is good. I held a party last November, inviting my fans, and that's the guys, and I told them, I made a speech, I said, guys, next year, I just wanted you guys to be the loudest at the track, and it seemed to work, 100%. So it's cool to see. I mean, that's what we need. This gives us atmosphere. I mean, the Swiss GP was incredible. Today was also, the fans were amazing, and it's cool to see that the Swiss are the strongest,
And just on the track, I mean, yesterday it was like an enduro out there. Today, a lot of track prep. I mean, if it wasn't for yesterday, you would probably say today was really rough. But after yesterday, how did you find the track?
Still rough, obviously. Still rough. Still lines, bumps, sketchy, ruts, whatever. But yesterday was one step, two steps too much. I mean, I'm good at it. I like it. I was fine. I was quick. I did well, but I feel comfortable. But it's maybe just a little too dangerous, too risky. Even for me, sometimes I had to this is limit, But today was better. Yeah, not easy to prepare these kind of tracks, but I don't know how they can do better in the future. Maybe more machinery, because it's quite a big track, and I think they struggled with not enough machinery and time. On Saturday the schedule is so busy, and that's maybe what they need to think to improve for the future.
And just on the level of MXGP this year, from the side watching, it's pretty fast, and starts are very important. Fortunately, your starts were good this weekend, and it just goes to show with a good start you can win.
Yeah, 3 hole shots out of 3, this is amazing.
That's rare with your guy Prado behind the gate.
Yeah, this is good. But starts are always key in every race in this world. In the US, over here, if you start in front, you are out of trouble. If not. This is always the key on any track. Sure, in the sand a little less, but it also makes your life easier. But the MXGP level is high. I mean, especially now Jeffrey back, so he's in the beginning he started off slow, and we thought, we have him, and then he started to wake up, and Jeffrey is strong, but he also struggles. You saw today, he is not that easy. You can beat him, and it's a long season. A lot can happen. Even I had tough motos with scoring almost no points because of bad luck. Other guys have the same. I mean, Romel last week, Jeffrey today. So I think with having points on the quali race and having so many races, it's like nobody will be there all year. It's just how it is nowadays, But that's MXGP.
I'm glad you mentioned the qualifying race actually with the points. What's your thoughts on that? Do you like it? Riders don't seem to really like the third race, but as for a fan, I quite like the qualifying race on a Saturday. But would you rather the qualifying race without points or with points? Because at least with points it sort of makes it worthwhile doing.
Honestly, I don't really mind the quali race. I mean, it's always been there. I'm used to it. Why not? It's fine. But for me, the points, I mean, they don't really make too much sense, especially the way how they are. I mean, it just makes guys pushing a lot more on Saturday for any points, which is good for the fans, but they also see a race if we don't have points, So for me, it's a bit 50-50, but I think just keep a quali race without points is fine also. It's not, the fans are not going to say, oh, come on, They are happy to see a race,
And 2 weeks until the next GP, I suppose a bit of sand riding to get ready for Latvia. And are you hoping now that can be the turning point of your season and you can be consistently on the podium like you've been doing so many years in MXGP?
Of course. I mean, that's what I trained for all winter, and that's how I felt with my body to be up there. Sure, you can't win every weekend, but you can be in the top 3 every weekend. And I live in Belgium. I'm not bad. I'm good in the sand. I can keep up with those guys also there. And I like Latvia. It's a cool track, and Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Now a few days rest because those weekends they take your energy. But I'm gonna be all ready and set for Latvia.
And just on the Yamaha, it's obviously a new model this year, and I think you couldn't get your settings at the start of the year that you wanted. Have you got them yet? And I think your contract's up at the end of the season. At the moment, are you happy to stay blue? Or is it all up in the air?
First of all, yeah, that's a new bike. So we first thought we had it sorted. Then we run into some sort of troubles, a little bit unexpected, which is normal because you face different conditions. You never raced, so we had to sort them out. But it seems like we did it because we are there now. So the team did a good effort. The new bike is amazing. I mean, I loved it at first sight. It's just you still need to make it work to ride on that level. I mean, we go so fast nowadays, and we always make steps. If you are as good as last year, you are not good enough. You need to make another step. But I'm not thinking about my future at the moment. I mean, I proved enough in my career. I don't need to. Sure, it's about figures, how much money you get paid, but how good you ride. That's how it is in our contracts. But I'm the most relaxed guy with that. I mean, I'm gonna see. But I think for the moment I'm happy with blue. But yeah, I'm open. Whatever happens, let's see.